most hated, most famous,
Barson
worldwide.
most official.
Video flames.
Back in.
Hey, this is Grimy. This is gonna get
Everybody
him
want to
Carson.
know
I
what
ain't gonna lie
happened to
to
the
you.
Barson
Come
Street
to the
gang,
back
you
ends
know.
if y'all really want to know Barson like.
Well, my name is Brian Henderson, a.k.a. Wounded Bee from Scottsdale Piru. I've been over here since about like 23, 24 years of my life and still banging right here, Scottsdale, East Side.
Reginald.
You know what I'm saying? We'll never stop till I die. You know, that's what it is. You know, all the way. Cheese, toast, bashing, all that.
That's regular.
You know, no stopping.
Now, a lot of people that get to your age, they kind of mature out and grow out of it and maybe move on to something else. But why do you think you stood around for so long, active with it?
For my little homies, the one who's coming up, you know what I'm saying, who's trying to bang, don't really know the game, and trying to teach them the way how to get to this shit. Thanks to the Lord Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying, he kept me alive to stay right here with my homies, East Side.
Now, a lot of people will think that your affirmation in God and Jesus kind of contradicts what you're doing in the streets, right? So how do you balance that? How do you remedy that?
Well, you know, I keep my high and power first, you know what I'm saying? And then I do what I do, you know what I'm saying? You know, church is for people who sin. And that's me, I'm a sinner, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it all the way clean. I'm a sinner, you know, but I do give my utmost, you know what I mean? So on that top note, you know, I'm gonna stay true to the game, you know, and let it be what it be.
Oh, I'm the East Sider. Everybody already knows that I was born and raised here.
Right here.
You know, it ain't really about all the, you know what I'm saying, the banging no more. I'm OG now, so, you know, it's a lot of motherfuckers that came before me, before this shit.
Yeah.
So is it that some Pirus in Compton moved here, or some guys from Carson went over there and came back here, or how did it start, if you know?
It was some Pirus that already was over here. We moved from Westside. When we moved from Westside over here, it was already some Westsides from Compton over here already. So me and my family moved from 135th and Westside. We came over here, and with my brothers and everybody else, we put together the Scottsdales, but it was just a branch off the Compton Pirus.
When we took out the mob, because when I came in with Scottsdale mob, you know, then we took off the P. We took off the mob and put the P on there.
What year was that?
That was probably like
79, 78.
80, wasn't it? 81.
Now, is there anybody that's Samoan from this neighborhood? Because I know there's a lot of Samoans in Carson,
Predominantly
right?
black though.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of young Samoan homies from the hood.
We got a few Samoans from the neighborhood, you know.
We got a couple Mexicans too.
A couple Mexicans.
They,
But they active though.
They Samoan and black, they Samoan niggas.
but them, they family niggas. They family.
We not no big hood, but we're a down hood. You know what I'm saying?
Now, in Compton, there's quite a few Pirus going at it in the last 10 years, where when y'all was coming up, it was blood love.
Yeah, it was Piru love. Yeah, it was Piru love, blood love. Yeah, same thing.
But I mean, you got the cedars and the treetops. I mean, there's different Pirus now going at it. I mean, how does that feel like to see the Piru identity now fighting within itself?
It really hurts OG cats that been behind them walls, you know what I'm saying? It really hurts because, man, when I was coming up, we wasn't doing nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? If you was P-Funk, then it wasn't too many people that wanted to be P-Funk back in the days.
Exactly.
You know, now it's a new generation. Now everybody want to be P-Funk. Back in the days when I started, it was just a handful of us, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't hardly none.
Now, when you say behind the walls, for those that don't know what that means, talk about that a little bit.
Oh, you know, that go.
This is gonna be worldwide.
You know, it just just in and out county. You know, running into it with police. You know, just normal, regular routine. You know.
Couple security guards got shot in the hood, got killed. You know, me myself, man, a couple of other homies got shot right there on Paradise Valley North, right there in the first alley, right there. Got shot in the face, got shot in the chest. I got shot 9 times, hit one night. You know what I'm saying? I got the living proof all on my body.
You got shot 9 times in one shooting?
One night, yeah. The little cheese toasters or the Compton crab niggas jumped out the bushes and bust on me. You know, I took 9 shots. You know what I mean? And it's all right here, all on my body. You know, I still got the 38 slug right here in my body. You know, it's all right here. This is where they got me, right here. It took 62 pints of blood to keep me alive. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here today, Eastside, Boston, Piru.
Now let's talk a little bit about that. What year did it happen, and where was you posted at?
This was 1987. My homeboy, white boy Jimmy, had a banana. Cadillac, we used to call it the banana. We jumped out the banana coming from 7-Eleven with our 40s and Thunderbird night train. Niggas was talking, woo, 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 and I told the homies, I said, blood, I don't feel comfortable in the hood talking about woo, woo, woo. And then the homeboy Eugene hit the corner, and blood was like, you know, what's happening, dog? These crab niggas try to rush me, woo, woo, woo. Like, where they at? And the next thing you know, the niggas jumped out the bushes and got to letting off on us. I ran, because I was a big body, I was a young kid at a big body, upper body strength. You know, plays football, you know, basketball, baseball, swimming, diving, all that good shit. So that brought all the strength into my body. So with all the alcohol and the PCP that we was on that night, that saved my life. That's why I tell people today, you know, I won't never stop drinking. You know, it is what it is. No disrespect to my G homie Rube over there, the godfather, you know, the pastor of the neighborhood, but that's me, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
So did you run back to the park?
Well, I ran outside, I ran down the lane, down the alley, through the lane, up a lane, jumped the wall, jumped on the Avalon, went on to the divider, big ass Pan Am truck was right there, tried to rest, but I felt I was kneeling down, falling out. The nigga jumped over the wall, said, nigga, I'm gonna kill you, Smuds, boom, 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 boom. He got the bus in again, I ran back in, ran up to the light, ran to the guard shack. The guard shack shut the gate on me. That nigga came around the corner, busting again, boom, 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 boom. And then I looked like my homeboy, white boy Jimmy mama house right there. I turned around, I said, well, shit, I ain't got no other choice but to run through the window. So I tucked my black and red beanie down over my head and strapped up and went and just dove through Miss Black in the window. And when I woke up in their house, I know Mr. Black had a 12-gauge shotgun pointed at my face because he didn't know who that was coming through his window. Due to the alcohol, you know, thanks to the alcohol, the doctor said, you know, that will slow the blood down is the alcohol and the drugs that I had in my system that night, you know what I'm saying? Because if not, I would have died right there on the spot because it took 62 pints of blood to keep me alive. I've been shot in the hood so many times, you know, like I say, I don't run from nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real one. I don't run from nothing, I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't scared to die. I'm here to, like I said, I'm here to it. This is my direction. If I die, this is where I'm gonna die, right in my hood.
Thanks for watching StreetGangs.com. Please like and share the video you just watched and leave a comment below to tell us what you think. You can also watch 2 of our previous episodes to the right. Please visit the link to our Patreon page and support our campaign. And don't forget to subscribe.